Hey y'all, so new haircut, new intro, cause one kinda, yeah, it didn't really fit in. So yeah, hi all you great, wonderful people, and welcome to my little news channel about movies and entertainment in general. So it's called Quick News by Brickstein, which is my last name, of course, Ibe Brickstein from Denmark, like I said. And yeah, before we get into it, please subscribe, leave a rating, preferably a like, and yeah, share this video with your family, friends, co-workers, and yeah, anybody you can think of. And yeah, by subscribing and doing all this, you help me so much, and you help me extend my channel and build it bigger and more fun with bigger and greater content for you guys, and also fun for me. So yeah, that would be totally amazing. And I do also accept donations. It's in the link below, and you can follow me on Twitter at coin25 and Instagram at coin2009. And yeah, that's about it. And I'll also leave my email in the link below if you have any direct questions you want to ask. Otherwise, just leave the questions in the comment sections below, and I'll get to them all. No worries for that. So share this video again and subscribe, all that, leave ratings, stuff like that, and yeah. Now let's get to the meaty part. So back at it, and just some news from now, cause I've been under the weather, still a little bit, but I'm here for you guys, and I got some news. Tom Holland was out saying that he wouldn't mind making Spider-Man gay if it was if it's that what they wanted. So he's been out saying that he has no problem playing a gay character. So that's an open possibility, but will it happen? Who knows? I don't think so, but you never know. And we've also gotten a trailer and a look at Disney's new live action movie, which they're kind of making with all their cartoon movies. They're making them into live action movies, and the next one up is Mulan. And yeah, the trailer looks decent and okay, but again, it's not my kind of movies, those Aladdin and stuff like that. So don't expect me to react to those, because only if I'm with somebody and they see it and I see it that way, I will be seeing it. But otherwise, I'll be waiting until it gets to Netflix or one of the others, and or maybe even TV. So yeah, but it's out, and yeah. So if you're into that, it's coming. And also some quick Stranger Things season 3 news. I have seen half the season so far, and I must say it is not disappointing at all. It's living up to expectations, and it's getting more and more exciting for each episode. So I've been watching a few at a time because you just can't stop just with one. And that's the great thing about Netflix is they put them all out at once. So we get the chance to just binge watch them, and which I've done. So, but I'm still 3 episodes short of the finale. But if it continues like this, and yeah, and they got a good finale in mind, yeah, I think it'll be a great season. And so far, it's a+ season, and you definitely, if you haven't watched Stranger Things, you better start, because it's a great series, and a nice callback to the 80s if you lived back then, or even if you didn't, you can see how people lived back then. So it's kind of an exciting movie and as a series, and definitely I hope it's gonna continue. But you never know with Netflix. It's usually a season 3 is kind of like the closer for all, and I hope it's not going to end this way with Stranger Things, because it is absolute a great series. And apparently, a new streaming service called Warner Media has ordered a Gremlins series, which will be a prequel to the original movies. and it will be 10 episodes long. And it's an animated series, and apparently they want to challenge all the other big ones: Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon, all of those. And this is one of their moves to do so. So will it be right? Maybe, maybe not. But if it is, you don't have to choose them because it will be available in other ways. So yeah. And apparently in Netflix Star Stranger Things series, you should watch for a post-credit scene in the end series shows episodes of the season. Apparently there is a post-credit scene which is worth seeing. So you just gotta stay tuned for when the I gotta check which what the episode name is. The name of the episode, my friends, is Slaughter at Starcourt. And if you watch that episode, remember there are post-credit scenes, so you don't have to just quickly jump out of it or jump to the next episode. So be sure to watch that, just if you want to, of course. And a quick tidbit about the live-action movies Disney's are making. Apparently, one of the next is The Little Mermaid, which will feature Melissa McCartney as the villain, Ursula, apparently. So that's just a little quick tidbit from me. And the new bio movie with Elvis Presley has now 5-star actors trying to secure the role as Elvis in the movie. And the actors are, I gotta check because there are a few. It's Harry Styles, Ansel Elgort, Miles Teller, and also Aaron Taylor-Johnson and Austin Butler. And one star is already in place to play the manager, which is Tom Hanks. But of course, they're missing one of the final pieces of the puzzle, and one of the more important, of course, the most important piece of the puzzle. But apparently, people are lining up to play the role, and of course. And Flash has gotten a new director, and it's the director who directed it. So, what's it gonna be like in the new upcoming episodes and so forth? I know they got a timeline they gotta keep and stuff like that, but yeah, we might get some extra twists and turns, so that might be exciting. And apparently we might be getting a Netflix continuation of Breaking Bad, both Jesse Pink, I can't remember what his last name is, but Jesse and Mr. White, played by, of course, Bryan Cranston, and I believe it's Aaron Paul. Yeah, they have both tweeted the same picture and everything, and with the caption "soon." So we might be getting a Breaking Bad continuation of it on Netflix. So let's hope. It was a good series, a good show. So it will be cool. And just quick about Stranger Things, which has also been reported on the Rotten Tomatoes site. And apparently critics love it too, and it's currently at 92%, which gives it a fresh score. So yeah, it's popular with them too, so give it a watch if you haven't. And just in some fun news about one of the old Batman movies from 1989, the Tim Burton one. Apparently Steven Seagal was at that time in talks to become Batman, or be Batman, which of course didn't happen, but also Seagal as Batman, I can't really see it, so maybe it was for the best. And the new Lord of the Rings series from Amazon, which is of course not going to interfere with the original 3 movies which Peter Jackson made, will be shooting in New Zealand and not England or Great Britain or the UK in general. And it's because of the Brexit. So yeah, it's gonna be shot in New Zealand like the films were. And the Me Too campaign has now hit Toy Story 2, kind of an older movie, but apparently in the funny after credit scenes where they kind of joke around with mistakes and stuff, I think it was Potato Head who was offering a role in Toy Story 3 to two Barbie girls. He wants something in return, which is kind of like, what started the whole YouTube, Me Too stuff. So I don't mind, and it's not something that's kind of big or anything. It's just that it's starting to affect all the movies as well. And the box office expert has been out saying that the re-release of Avengers Endgame with the 7 minutes extra was not intended to beat Avatar, because Disney apparently didn't want it to be beat. They are going to sell Avatar 2 in like 2 years, so of course it's best if it stays on top. So that's what they also wanted. And according to the expert, the re-release was more for an MCU tie-up to Spider-Man Far From Home. So it's kind of like nothing to do with of course, maybe a little to do with surpassing Avatar on the box office top. But apparently it's not, according to experts. And the Bond villain for Bond 25, I gotta get his name, Malik, the Oscar winner from Queens, was out saying he denied playing the role as a religious terrorist. Apparently he didn't want to, and so they didn't do it. And some fans had speculated that we would see Osborn. What is his full name? I can't by goddamn remember it. Norman, yeah, of course. I was expecting to see Norman Osborn in the movie, and especially with the tower, the old Avengers towers. They were kind of expecting it to become Osborn Industries, but that wasn't apparently the case. But Feige was out saying that he is open to Osborn. He's not saying that he doesn't reject Norman Osborn in the MCU universe. So later on, perhaps, and he can be a great villain, a big villain for that matter, one of the bigger ones. So maybe they just didn't want to waste him on just this movie. So maybe we'll get to see him in another movie, maybe a solo movie. You never know. So yeah, let's just hope, because it's a cool character with a lot of aspects to him. So let's hope. And apparently there has been a lot about smoking in series and stuff like that. So Netflix has taken the step to kind of ban smokes from series and shows and their movies from now on. Because if you saw Stranger Things, it was like in every episode, I think at least so far, 2, 3, 4 cigarettes were lit during that time, or the period, for each episode simply. And I remember a long while ago it became kind of a rule that you don't have smokes in movies, because it's not a good image to give out, especially to kids and stuff, and people don't smoke. And so you think it's a good idea or it's just stupid? You can always leave a comment below. And if you're a Game of Thrones fans and you want to own them all, they're on their way with a box set with all the seasons in it. So but of course, if you have HBO, you can just watch it there. But if you do want to have it, it comes in a nice, pretty box. So if you want it for your collection, it's soon to be available. And David Bautista has been out denying the role in Fast and the Furious, saying that he wants to do great movies, good movies. So apparently he doesn't believe Fast and the Furious is a good movie. His loss. And Stallone has been out talking about the worst movie he's ever made, which is, according to him, Escape Plan 2. Escape from Hades, I think it's called. And he says that was the absolute worst one. And we've just gotten a third one So I don't know if he thinks that's better or what, but he's saying that the second escape plan was his worst. And in some kind of sad news, the Disney star Cameron, what was her name, Boyce, is dead, only 20 years old, which is kind of like, what? And he was also in Grown Ups, of course. So, yeah, and Adam Sandler has been out saying that it's a big loss and he is very sad about it. So, in 20 years, it's not an age at all. So, and apparently, I'm just reading what I've written. Apparently, he died from consequences from a seizure he had from a disease which he has been treated for before. But apparently, this time, it took his life, unfortunately. And 20 years old, damn, that's not that's no age. And apparently, there are some rumors going around about Black Panther 2 and what we can expect. And apparently, a lot of people think that we will be seeing Killmonger again, played by Michael B. Jordan, of course. And Feige has been out, not denying it, but he's just saying the script hasn't been written yet. So, yeah, it's still just a rumor, but a fascinating one at that. Yeah, and in some final news, a lot of MCU fans are particularly mad about the new re-release because, and especially a Hulk scene that is getting a lot of heat at the moment, and it's because the CGI isn't done and stuff like that, so it looks just weird, and yeah, it's kind of disappointing that they couldn't finish it up because if you want to send something out, you gotta finish it up at least. And they do have a lot of people working for them, so they should have had the opportunity to do so. So, yeah. So, yeah, that was the end. So, thank you all so much, and to all who have subscribed to now, thank you so much. Thank you so much, and to all who are considering it, thank you extremely much, and also to those who subscribe, of course, and just thank you all in general. And remember, leave comments, thoughts, anything down below, and a rating, preferably a like, and I'll get to all the comments and stuff either privately here on the channel or directly in the comments section in below. And remember, and again, thank you so much. The support means so much to me. It's tremendously helpful to me. So yeah, again, thank you and stay safe and happy all. Until next time and next video comes out. See you then.